Yes, Big T, I'm back. So today man's talking how we develop certain states of being, certain habits in our lives, and how they come into being. You get me? So Hebb's law: neurons that fire together wire together. You get me? And what that means is, when you have a certain thought, it triggers certain neural pathways to fire. So the more that you have that thought, the more wired, the more hardwired, the stronger the connections of those neural circuits, those neural pathways in your brain, they become. But when we have a thought, that usually leads to an emotion. So, it triggers certain chemistry to be released into your bloodstream, certain neuropeptides that bind to specific cells in an area of your body that lead to the emotion. You get me? So what happens is you end up thinking equal to how you're feeling. So you'll have an external stimulus or even your own memory that is your thought. Now you think equal to your thought. And in this loop, you begin to condition your body and your mind into a certain state of being. Now, over time, through thinking the same thoughts and feeling the same emotions, the cells in your body begin to, upregulate genes that produce more cell receptors that are complementary to the chemistry that they're receiving from your brain. You get me? And in this feedback loop, this is how things become habituated. This is how things become hardwired. So in this loop, the more you think and feel a certain type of way, the more you're firing those neural networks in your brain, hardwiring them, making them subconscious, putting them into your cerebellum. So you transfer them from your neocortex, from consciously thinking, they now become an unconscious program, subconscious program. And your cells now also are conditioned to that chemistry. So you've changed the natural state of the cells is in a heightened chemical response. So whatever emotion that may be, or whatever way of being that is, you've conditioned your cells to experiencing that for a long period of time. And this is how we create habits, and we become habituated, and we become stuck in certain ways, because we have thought and felt, we have fired those neurons and produced that chemistry in our mind and body for such a long period of time. Now we have conditioned ourselves to that state of being as our normal state of being. Do you get it? So now if you look at an angry person, or like a bitter person, or even somebody that has an addiction, that cigarettes or overeating, even addictions to anger, jealousy, all of these things, they become addictions to the cells in our body, and they become automatic unconscious programs in our mind. So now you can begin to understand how these things arise. Obviously, listen, TIKO's life coaching, if you identify with any of these things, or if you have any specific areas in your life that you want to change, bro, I've got the programs, baby. Yes, so stay grateful, people. Turn every negative positive, and you know what time it is.